Today's video is all about how to treat your dry eczema skin, flaky, sensitive skin naturally, and I'm going to share with you how I've done it over the years. I have had dry eczema skin ever since I can remember, specifically on the backs of my hands. They used to crack and bleed in the fall and the winter months. I would go to bed with lotion and gloves every single night. Although it never really helped, it was just a vicious cycle. I can specifically remember as a kid putting on lotion and it would sting so bad I would cry. Just using whatever lotion smelled good, no rhyme or reason. I had no idea it made a difference. I just thought if it was lotion, it should help. And two, if it smelled good, it was just an added bonus. But come to find out, that's not the case. Actually started my own company because of this reason, because I was tired of going to bed with lotion and gloves every single night. And my husband kind of inadvertently spurred on the idea to start making my own skincare, because when he was going to college to get his bachelor's degree in environmental studies, they were talking about makeup and the toxins that are in makeup. And he came home and he's like, you need to switch to natural makeup, which is not like him to say something like that. But it kind of set me on like a snowball rabbit trail, if you will, figuring out, okay, what does that mean? Like, what is natural and what is good for the skin? I always had a pseudo interest in natural skincare related stuff because my mom was interested in it. For example, she used to make me use witch hazel when I was growing up, and I thought it smelled absolutely horrid. I hated using it. Side note, they make good smelling ones now. But yeah, I had a sort of interest in natural skincare or natural things that you could use around the home on your skin already. But I never really put two and two together until he said that to me, that I should switch to like a natural makeup because it makes a difference for your health. So I started to research. Coconut oil came up in my research. It was kind of popular at the time. This was 2013 when it was like really popular. So I already kind of knew about coconut oil, so I started diving into that, like, okay, well, what's it good for? Like, how do you use coconut oil? Why would you use it? So I originally started trying using coconut oil straight on my face. It was the cold pressed coconut oil, because I was like, okay, it's cold pressed, so it still has all the vitamins and the nutrients in it, and it's gonna be super good for my dry skin, especially I have really sensitive skin on my face. I used to have to buy sensitive face moisturizers because otherwise I'd break out. That was awful in itself. So I put coconut oil on, but then it would get in my eyes all day, and I was like, what the heck? This is not what I was expecting or hoping for. So did some more research because I was like, okay, there's got to be a way to make this work, but so that way it'll absorb into my skin. So I started experimenting, more research, decided to make like a sugar scrub basically, but adding coconut oil to it. And then how could I make it shelf stable? And so long story short, I ended up creating a sugar scrub that moisturizes with the coconut oil. And the reason why I picked sugar is because sugar is more gentle on the skin. And in my case with the cracks on the backs of my hands, and I wanted to be able to use it on my face, it's more gentle than like a salt scrub or coffee scrubs. What is it? Apricot kernels. I didn't want to use anything that wasn't completely like natural, and I didn't want something that would like hurt my skin more that I'd have to get used to, or could only use a couple times a week. I needed something that I could use all the time because I was desperate for relief. So sugar actually gently moisturizes the skin along with the coconut oil, which is amazing. And then salt can strip the skin of moisture too. So that's another reason to stick with sugar if you have dry eczema skin. So I started to experiment with this product, got it to consistency that I liked it. What was cool about this is the sugar. It's just enough sugar so that way it lifts the dull skin cells and then it gives your skin an instant healthy glow. But it also helps the coconut oil, the cold pressed coconut oil, to actually absorb into your skin. So it wasn't sitting topically and just getting on everything and getting in my eyes all day. I mean, I was using this on my face and I was like, this is amazing. So I was like, okay, let's try this on my hands and see what happens. So I started using this sugar scrub that I created on my hands. It was November of 2013. And after about a month of using it on my hands every single day, twice a day, one of my coworkers at the time noticed my hands, and she said, your hands look better, what are you doing? Which was a huge compliment that she noticed, because before that, I was mortified at the way my skin looked on my hands. Even thinking, please don't look at my hands, there's nothing wrong with me, but it was just embarrassing. And it messed with my self-confidence. So back to the employee. So I was like, here, let me make some and bring it to you and see if you want to try it. It never occurred to me to be a business idea. I was desperate for some relief. And in the meantime, between bringing her a sample and me using it and noticing a huge difference, I was like, what else can I do with this? Can I take my makeup off? Because I knew you could take makeup off with coconut oil. And I was like, can I use this to take off my waterproof mascara? It does. Because it's sugar too, it also melts very quickly. So pro tip, if you use it in the shower, it's less abrasive if you're worried about, oh my gosh, why are you gonna use sugar on your face? It helps to even out your skin tone, because I have a tendency to have pretty sure I have rosacea. So in the shower, it just helps the sugar melt really fast. It's just effective enough to exfoliate, but the oil takes off the waterproof mascara, so you don't have to buy a separate waterproof mascara remover. And then I don't have to buy a separate waterproof mascara remover, which is nice. And then also, because it's sugar, I was like, can I shave with this? Because shaving, especially on my knees, has been my arch nemesis. For years, they would get so dry, I would itch them bloody because they were so itchy. It drove me crazy. So I was like, okay, can I use this on my legs to shave with? Because I hate buying shaving cream. My legs would always feel tight, dry, itchy after using shaving cream. Yeah, I would use it in the shower, and the sugar, again, it melts so quickly that it gives your razor a smooth, slick surface for your razor to glide over. It's amazing. You can even use it on the bikini area after you shave, so that way you keep the skin calm. Another pro tip with the exfoliating is it can help prevent ingrown hairs if you use it immediately after shaving, or use it as a shaving cream. It's up to you. You can do both ways, but it works fantastic for that. And the other nice thing is, because it's sugar-based and it's super gentle on the skin, you can use it every day, which is what I do. I'll be 40 next year, and I've been using it 9 years because I was trying to use it for anti-aging benefits, which I really think it helps definitely, because talking with various different estheticians, and actually was working with one at my old job, she used to say, and I've heard from other ones too, moisturized skin ages better. It's less prone to premature skin aging and wrinkling. So this just helps to really help get that moisturizer in your skin where you want it. So that way it's just not just washing off the second you wash your hands like typical lotions do, but it leaves your skin insanely silky smooth. So even if you've got super flaky, dry skin, which is what I was experiencing all over the place, and then the extreme cracking on the backs of my hands, splitting fingertips, it was painful. It helps with all of that. So the nice thing is you can use it, like I said, in the shower. I keep one in my shower year round. If it gets cold, in the winter time, just use a spoon to scoop it up, because the coconut oil reacts to the heat. But it's amazing in the shower. And as an added bonus, so this one's the cinnamon kasha. It's the winter scent, so it smells like a cinnamon candy cane scent. There's other scents behind me, but this one specifically, it's on sale because it's the winter scent, and it comes in 2 different sizes. This one's a 5.8 ounce, And then this one's a 22 ounce. This is what I keep in my shower because I use it every single day. They are on sale, and then you can get an extra 20% off. I'll leave a code down below while supplies last. And there's a couple other items that are holiday clearance right now too. You can take the extra 20% off on those too. It's lip balms. So I hope that helps somebody else also, and know that you are not alone in this, with this, your skin being the way it is. So many people have said, I've tried everything and nothing works. Well, and then I'm saying, you need to try this, because this is an absolute game changer. It absolutely transformed the look, texture, feel of my skin. It's January right now, and my skin has never looked better in the winter months, which I never would have dreamed possible. So be sure to check out the links below if anything strikes your fancy, if you want to check it out and try it for yourself. Be sure to grab the code if you want to try the winter ones. Word to the wise, the cinnamon, if you have really sensitive skin on the face, I would not use the cinnamon on your face, but all the other ones, you can use it on your face perfectly fine. There will be a link down below for that also, and I hope this helps you.